Ben, right now we're here along the 700 block of Blue Hills Avenue, where Bloomfield police found several shell casings from this shooting, which was stemming from an accident that happened earlier today in Hartford involving one car and one motorcycle. Now, Bloomfield police say during the car accident, the driver of the motorcycle was knocked to the ground. The driver of the car continued driving into Bloomfield before pulling over. That is when the driver of the motorcycle attempted to steal the person's keys from the ignition. That person was able to flee in their vehicle, but the driver of the motorcycle then began shooting at the car. Now, the person was not struck by any bullets, but police are now on the hunt for the shooter who fled on foot. The abandoned motorcycle was unregistered and did not have a license plate. Now, police are conducting an investigation and are looking for this suspect. They're asking anyone with information regarding this incident to contact them immediately. Reporting live in Bloomfield, Nia Maldonado, Fox 61 News.